At 7:12 right now, scientists are battling a, quote, devil seaweed inside of Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument. Civil Beat's Nathan Eagle joins us now. We hear that it sounds drastic, and the more you read about it, the more you realize it's true. Tell us about the seaweed, Nathan.
This seaweed is like nothing else I've ever encountered out there or anywhere. It's forming these mats several inches thick, and then blanketing the coral reefs out there, the size of football fields. And it's just smothering everything under it. It's really, really bad stuff.
Okay, so is this something that we have seen before?
No, it's a new species that was identified, I guess it was 2020 or so. They found it, the first time they saw it was 2016, and they thought, well, this is an unidentified red algae. A little fragment went by they thought they'd never see again. 2019 they saw it, and it was everywhere. That's when they saw the blankets. And so they've been trying to figure out what it was, realized they had never seen this before. It's a new species called chondria.
Yeah. Which I guess makes it more disturbing because of just how fast things exploded. And then there's a big part of the article where they talk about having to completely disinfect the boat that they were on when they were looking at this thing, worried about contaminating and bringing it over to the main Hawaiian Islands. Is that still a concern?
That's a huge, huge concern because, I mean, while it's devastating wildlife in the areas that it's found up there, mostly Peron Hermes, Manavai, it's been found at Kure and Midway. But if it got back to the main Hawaiian Islands, it could be devastating, not just environmentally, but economically, you know, how much we depend on our ocean's health for everything we do here.
Yeah, a lot of the article is real fascinating, just how it was discovered, how quickly the scientists scrambled to try and figure out exactly what it is, then discover that it was something that they'd never actually seen before. Yeah. So now what are they doing to try and eradicate this thing?
So there's not much they can do, sadly. It's kind of like a hope for the best. You know, there's just too much of it. It's too far away logistically to do anything. So they're trying to monitor it as best they can. They've developed these cool new tools, these eDNA tests. There's little cotton swabs that they can clip to the back of their scuba tank. Right. That'll detect even the smallest amounts of chondria. So it's kind of a test, an assess, and then contain it, keep it there.
Have they talked about, I mean, Papahanaumokuakea is really well protected. I mean, the fact that it could happen there, is that even more concerning that it could happen anywhere?
Absolutely. I mean, Papahanaumokuakea is often billed as this pristine place, right?
Yes.
And earlier in the trip, you know, I was out there for 3 weeks with Noah. It was living up to that billing until we got to some of the sites at Manavai and stuff. It's green, it's murky, you see the algae down there. Just, you don't see all the huge schools of fish, you don't see the sharks, you don't see the ulua. And it's just like, whoa, what is happening up here?
Yeah, all right, it's an interesting read. You can check it out on the Civil Beat website, civilbeat.org, or you can text Civil Beat 66866. You can get their newsletter, and it's all right there. Nathan, thanks. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back after this.